Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So we're back with Guild of Guardians, and in this video we're going to have a look at the guilds part of the game, which is actually not very feature heavy at the moment, although the game's called Guild of Guardians, and Guardian guilds were a very sort of key part of the initial sort of positioning, and they released a lot of expensive NFTs around guilds. As we've got to now, the game's just sort of come out and they're dealing with bugs and various sort of functional updates. The guilds are in there, but there's sort of the features to sort of build out the guild system is sort of coming further down the line. But anyway, let's have a look at it. So I have bought a guild NFT. So you can join a guild without having any NFTs, but to create a guild you have to have a guild NFT. So the cheapest ones are like $200, $300, and then they get very expensive after that. The next one up I think is 7,000, and the next one up is tens of thousands, and that's partly because of they sold in 2021. They were very expensive, and they sold to guilds who had a lot of money at that time. So they're not designed for individuals to buy. So here we go. We can see this is my the vault system. So this connects basically my blockchain wallet to my inventory in the game. It doesn't really matter from a blockchain point of view if they're in the vault or in the inventory. It's just if they're in the vault, you can't have them in the game, so the game interface doesn't interact with them. You have to move them across, but it doesn't do. It doesn't sort of, you're not soft staking them or anything like that. But anyway, let's look here. So we can see here. So in this vault, I've got my cracked heart, which is an NFT we don't have to worry about, sort of a level up NFT. And here we can see my guild NFTs. I've already moved it in using the arrows into the vault. We can see it's I guess it's an uncommon one. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's the cheapest one anyway. We can see I've only got one of them, and we can see the serial number. So let's go to the guilds option here. Okay, so here's a list of the guilds. If I want to apply to the King Killers, I need level restriction. It's restricted to level 40, and I have to apply. But I can hopefully create one because I have an NFT. So click on here. So here we see the same number. It has the category Adventurers, which is one of the sort of in-game tribes, I suppose. And it's called Mithril Army, level 1, it says, and it has 4 people out of 20. So with this cheapest NFT, I can only have 20 people in my guild. As you get more expensive ones, you can have up to 50 people in your guild. And one of the reasons you might own one of these NFTs is you get a percentage of the crafting, I think. So it's 1% of the crafting for the cheapest. I think you get up to 5 or 10% for the other ones. Anyway, there's a sort of a economic loop in there. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to activate it, and I'm going to hopefully be able to change the name, but I might not be able to. Let's have a look. Do I want to activate the guild? Yes. So basically I can only do this because I have the NFT. And now let's see what happens. So here is the guild. Cool. So I've joined it. Now what can I do? Guild introduction. So I'll clearly write something here, so I can change it. Cool. Right. So it's going to cost me 100 gems. What should I call the name? Don't know. What's the problem now? It's going to cost me. Maybe I'll do that later. So I won't do that now. We can see here it's a level. And obviously, the more activity going on in this guild, the level up. We can see here that I've joined the guild. We can see here, obviously, the guild was created by someone who then sold the NFT. So there's some people in here. I might want to kick them out. I might not want to. I mean, maybe it's a little bit mean. We can see the members here. So there's me. I'm online on level 32. There's some actually pretty high level guys up in here. Application list. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people who want to join. Look at all those. Wowzers. I might need to have a look through some of that because I've only got 20 spots. Weekly merit, I don't know what that means. My ranked leaderboard. Obviously with these sort of guilds, what tends to happen is you chuck people out if they're not active, but we can see these people are active. Options, I can view the guild list, view the weekly merit. Okay, application list, yeah. So that's what's going on with that. So shop, what's in the shop? So this is the guild shop. Oh no, it's not. It's the guild shop. It is the guild shop, but anyone has access to this. And one of the points you would join a guild is you get the guild token. So we can see here 6,000 guild tokens is going to get me something pretty cool. Or 10, actually, it's not that cool. 10 summoning stones. It's a whole bunch of stuff here that I can only get with those guild shop things. Donate. Okay, that's cool. So this is a nice thing. I can donate. Looks like 1 I've got loads of these gems, so I could donate 100 of my gems to the guild. I don't know how that gets distributed, but you see, I've now got 500 guild points and 50 guild merit. So not quite sure what I can do with those. Probably in the shop. That's a good thing to do. This is a general thing you would have in guilds. Not really much else at the moment. As I said, it's sort of a pretty early sort of setup for the guild. So at the moment, it looks like, there we go, I've got that 50. No one else has done any donations, so probably on top of the weekly merit as well. And I'm not quite sure where then. It's interesting where the donations then go, or whether I'm just donating and it's not actually going to the people in the guild. I'll have to sort of work that out as it comes along. But obviously you'd be doing that because basically you're getting the guild tokens, which you can't get any other way. So if I go to the shop again, so I can't buy anything at the moment. Summoning stones I don't really care about. You get those anyway. Advanced material chest, that might be a bit more interesting. But you sort of get the advanced material chest and boxes. So a chest with an assortment of materials. Choose carefully. Oh, I see. So I can choose what I'm going to get there. So that's what's going on at the moment. Probably a whole bunch of stuff to come later down the line. I'm not suggesting anyone else should buy guild guild NFTs. Not sure particularly this would be $300 worth, but I'm doing it for the joy of doing it. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. See you again soon.